Generation Zero have recently announced that there is a brand new update dropping on the 7th of November. Alongside that, there will also be a weapon skins DLC, which, well, surprise, surprise, but this update looks quite good. It includes weapon augmenting, 3 new procedural missions, and a whole set of new cosmetics, as well as bug fixes and many, many improvements, which sounds absolutely awesome, especially weapon augmenting. Weapon augmenting sounds very interesting, and they've been teasing it quite a bit over the past few weeks. And it was first teased with this tweet here on the 23rd of October. Generation Zero new feature, weapon augmenting. This will be introduced with the next update and will make the way you play stronger and more fun. Complete challenges to get better augmentation designs and spend crafting materials to upgrade your weapons. Out soon. Now we know, as I say, that is on the 7th of November, which is a Tuesday. The Tuesday following this video, so very excited to actually see this one. Sounds relatively cool. I definitely will jump in and have a little bit of a look around and check it out. And then after that, they went into a little bit more detail, as you can see here. The new research tab added. So as you can see there, we're going to have 3 varying levels of these different things that we'll need to accomplish to actually get the higher inputs. So as you can see there, we've got 25%, then 40%, and then whatever the next percent will be. And it has a very hefty research cost as well, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. So if I were you, I'd start grinding for all sorts of items right now, as much as you can, because as you can see, 75 electrolyte, 150 lead. Now, electrolyte is a pain in the ass to come across as is in the game, so definitely make sure you go out there and farm some of those resources. But it looks like the actual things that you have to do for them are quite cool, and possibly you'll be able to do a fair few of these at the same time. Hopefully they run in sync and you don't have to do just one at a time, because that'll kill a hell of a load of time and you'll be able to get quite a bit done. Rather than having to focus on one weapon and grind that weapon out and then go to the next one, you can focus on having your whole loadout with different augments on it and then just switch between them and go at your will, and that way you can farm as well as doing loads of other random bits, and it'll just slowly build up over a bit of time. Then we got a look at some of the actual augments that we can see here. Oversized magazine, scope scout, stabilization, hit and run, slow and steady, hip shooter, uranium infused, machine disarmer, structure destroyer, prone specialization, unstoppable shells, and titan toppler. So it looks like we'll definitely be having quite a few of these augments on every single weapon. Whether every single weapon will have their own initial augments, or whether it'll be a whole set of augments that you can put on any weapon, which I don't know which one will be better, to be fair. I know, obviously, having different ones for different weapons would definitely extend the actual life cycle of grabbing these things. Whereas, if they're the same, you might not want to get it for different weapons. So you've got it on your oversized magazine on one weapon, and then scope scout you obviously only need on snipers. So there wouldn't be any point doing it on any other weapon. And then there was one augment that players have been requesting for a very long time, and just an option to have in game, and that is marking enemies through weapon scopes. Now they've added it here, which is quite cool. So marks enemies for 1, 2.2, or 3 seconds when looking at them through a scope. So obviously the 1 is the bronze tier, silver tier, then the gold tier. So I like that. That's really cool. And then alongside that, this is the free weapon skin pack that we're receiving alongside the update, and that is the 6 street art skins. And these expand the pool of free weapon skins with more graffiti-style artwork. In the Guerrilla Research Update, they'll be available to loot for free. They apply to the Sledgehammer, KVM-59, KVM-89, AG4, the Algood, that one, and the AI-76. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a Generation Zero update without some form of micro DLC. Now, people are guessing that this is going to be between £3 to £8. Now, I highly doubt it's going to be on the £8 mark. Definitely more around the 3 to 5. Hopefully it's that lower end, because yes, people will want them, but I don't think charging a lot for skins is good at all. So hopefully they don't charge too much and it does stay sort of below that $5 mark. But as you can see here, we've got the Advanced Intelligence Cosmetics pack. The Resistance has found new ways to mimic the machine's looks, starting out with Phoenix Weapon skin line, which we're sure would make the machines quiver if they had feelings, out along with the Guerrilla Research Update on the 7th of November. Now, these skins do, I'm not going to lie, look really quite cool. I do like the look of those, and they are featured with the Phoenix, which is quite cool. And then we've got 2 more as well. Whether there'll be more that they'll announce, I highly doubt. I think it'll just be the 3 sets. We then have this one here, which is the Advanced Intelligence Cosmetics Pack DLC, once again, with the Apocalypse weapon skins, which I do like them. They've picked the right weapons for those skins. I think that's quite cool. I won't be buying it because skins for me are just something that if someone's got them, I look, oh, that's cool, but I don't really see anything unless you can earn them in game. I don't see the point of spending money on them. Completely honest. And then we have the final one, which is the prototype weapon skins, once again featuring in that Advanced Intelligence Cosmetics DLC pack. They haven't shown any more of these. Whether there's going to be another set or not, I'm not entirely sure, but I highly doubt it. I do like the look of this one though. It looks quite cool. Looks definitely construction rather than Phoenix, which, yeah, it's nice. Something a little bit different, but yeah, once again, Generation Zero and their micro DLCs. One of the reasons I don't play the game as much anymore or cover it, because, yeah, there were too many micro DLCs. But the whole weapon augmenting thing is something that players have been wanting for a long time. Yes, you are following that same gameplay loop. The gameplay loop will not change at all. You will have to go out there, kill machines, loot things, do the same thing that you do. I still am craving for an extra island DLC or just a story continuation DLC, which I think we could potentially see something like that with the rest of Systemic Reactions projects shutting down. I did cover that recently in a video, which, yeah, it's interesting to see. And it's strange that they shut both the games down in a sort of October time. But, oh well, we'll see what they do next. Hopefully they do have something new up their sleeve. Generation Zero 2, loads of people wanted that bad boy. Could you imagine if they did? It would be quite cool. It would be very, very cool. But they have said that something like that would never actually come along, which is a massive shame. For now, though, we're going to wrap that one up there, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you have, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel and stick around for more Generation Zero. We will be covering the update on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not in a rush with Generation Zero content anymore. Beforehand, I tried to get it out alongside the updates and get it done as quick as I can. But my main focus is over on the Starfield channel, which if you haven't checked it out, I definitely would recommend doing. If you're a fan of Starfield or space games in general, come and check that one out. But now, though, I've been wired on this one. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.